Hi, good evening, friends. We are going to see how to make some stone fruit crumbles today. You need 200 grams of refined flour, and 100 grams of unsalted butter. Here I am going to use brown sugar, so 50 grams of brown sugar, and around 300 grams of stone fruit. Stone fruit is apricot, prunes, all these things, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, around 1 tablespoon of honey, and 50 grams of sugar. If you don't want to use brown sugar, you can use 100 grams of sugar completely. So in 200 grams of flour, which I already measured here, I'm just going to add around 100 grams of butter. So that is the proportion. And then in this we are going to add around 50 grams of brown sugar, and then we'll be adding 50 grams of normal regular sugar. If you don't want brown sugar, you can add completely 100 grams of regular sugar. So it is 2:1:1 ratio of flour is to butter is to sugar. So this brown sugar, because stone fruits are strong flavored fruits, we are going to use a little bit of brown sugar to give that extra flavor to it. And once you add the normal sugar, around normal granulated sugar is more than enough. Around 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And in this, we are going all these mixture, we are just going to put it in a mixer. If you don't have a mixer, you can slowly use your hand and make sure it is mixed properly. The texture of this mixture will be almost like sand, wet sand texture. So the butter melts with the sugar, it's going to be nice soft texture. So this mixture, once you make it, after certain use, you can balance of this, you can just keep it in the fridge or freezer in a wrapped cover, and later on just add a piece of egg or some yogurt to it, 200 grams of yogurt or 2-3 eggs, and make it into cookies also if you want. So this is how the texture should be, nice and crumbly like sand. So this is going to be the crumble on top of the fruit compote. So to make the fruit compote, first the apricots, here I bought store apricots, which is easily available here. You can use fresh apricots. It's not necessary that you use only these things. You can use any fruits for this. You can make an apple crumble with just fresh apples you buy from store, chop it up roughly, and then the same method of cooking is going to happen. Only thing there, you can add a little bit of cinnamon to it. So these are strong flavored fruits. Anything with a pit, one single stone pit, is called a stone fruit. So apricot, nectarines, you can use anything. And now on medium heat, add some butter. Make sure you coat the pan nicely, and then add the fruits to this. Add all the fruits, whatever you have cut, to this. If you are going to use apple, cinnamon and plain apple is more than enough. If you are going to use banana, just a little bit of brown sugar is good for that, because banana gives a nice caramel flavor to it. You can use any fruit you want. Try to match it with a nice flavoring combo. That is more than enough. But for those things, you don't need to use brown sugar. Brown sugar, I am using it because all these stone fruits, apricot, prunes, are already strong flavored fruits. So to complement them, you need a nice strong flavor of sugar here. And we are just going to use around 1 tablespoon of honey to it also. Slightly mix it up, and then make sure you give a nice mix to it. And don't worry, we'll be adding water in this. So since this is stone fruits, I'm going to add around half a liter of water. But if you're going to use apple or bananas or any other fruits, the quantity of water is just 200 ml is more than enough. Just make a slight sugar syrup, which once you let it cook, it is going to get thick. You don't want the color for others things. These things you need a strong color. This is going to be nice browny, blackish brown color dish. So make sure you mix all the brown sugar nicely in the liquid. Prunes will get soft fast, so they will also give more darker. You can see the final product when it comes out. So let it come to a boil, cover it and cook it for around 5 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes is more than enough in a low heat. So now if those who don't have any oven, this is another method you can make. Most of you are using it, but just in case, a long aluminum cooker, just add some salt, rock salt to it, so that you don't get your base completely burned off. Add some rock salt into it and a stand. If you have a wire rack like this, it's okay, or if you just have a small ring, elevate it from the base, remove the gasket and use the cooker. Just cover it, cook it on medium heat, let it cook for around 10 minutes, and once it is done, once you place the food inside, you cook it. I'm going to use these aluminum covers, so this is easy to keep in my cooker. If you have a tin, you can use the tin also. So you see the final product here, it's nice blackish brown color. So in these things, just fill it up, and this one directly goes inside the cooker. Once you fill it up, just top it up. We are going to top it up with the crumb, and we are going to keep it in the cooker for around 10 minutes, not more than that, at medium heat. If you have an oven, at around 190 degrees Celsius for roughly 10 minutes, until the top gets a nice golden brown color. That's it. So just use the crumb and just give a nice topping to it. And once it is done, this one directly goes into the cooker. Cover it and just cook it for not more than 10 minutes. You can once in a while just have a look inside so that it doesn't go black. So just have an eye on it, but at low medium heat, you can just finish it off. If you don't have a cooker, you have an oven, just 190 degrees Celsius for roughly 8 to 10 minutes, more than enough. This mixture, you are going to keep it back. And once it is ready, just sum up that with some nice ice cream is a very good combination. So as I said before, any other fruits can also be used in this, the same method. So just enjoy.